What's up? So I just want to do another quick kind of review. This is one that I mentioned like before, I think. Anyways, this is it's like on another hair care product that I have, and I did some other like little my impressions of some of these hair care products, like waxes and like Brill Cream and some waxes and Vitalis, I think, even, and some other ones, Lucky Tiger. And I did Brill Cream, and another one that's similar to Brill Cream that I haven't really been wearing or using much is this one, Wildroot. It's like the same kind of style as Brill Cream. It's a cream. So, like, typically you'd have your alcohol ones like Vitalis, Lucky Tiger. Those are like your alcohol ones. Then you'd probably have like hair oils, like what was that one? The Tres Flores, the hair oil, and the Vaseline hair oil. It's just mineral oil, basically, in fragrance. And then this is going up to like strength, I guess, or how thick this stuff is. And then you'd get into like creams like this. So you'd have Brill Cream, and you'd have this one, Wildroot. Those are kind of the only two that I know of, and these are pretty much all old school products. Came out in like the 40s, and 30s, and 20s, and stuff like that. That's when, like, in the time that they were used. And then you can get, then the stronger beyond that is wax in the tins, and there's different levels of strength with those. It's like like Excelento or Hair Glow is really light, and then you'll go up through Sweet Georgia Brown is more medium, and then the Murray's, what is that? Murray's High and Low, or the one in the yellow tin, and the Murray's orange tin. Those ones are strong. They last for days, like a week. They're actually really cool for that, because then you don't have to keep putting it in. It's just still there the next day, and just still slick it back. But I'm gonna put this stuff in. My hair's pretty much dry. So I went for a walk and got Milwaukee's Best. But now I'm gonna throw in this stuff and give a little review, like my impressions of it and stuff. And another thing is that how I got introduced into this stuff, actually, and other hair care products beyond that, how I started getting into them, was like I used to I had like this putty and stuff, and back in the 90s and stuff, it was gel. You're supposed to use gel in your hair and spike it up or do some 90s sort of hairstyle. And the thing with gel never worked with me, and I always kind of hated it because you can never comb your hair, you can never touch it. It's just if you touch it, it falls apart, and then just get your fluffy hair again or something. And I never liked that. So I like these older ones that stay in your hair, and you can style your hair, and it stays like that, and it always looks nice and clean and put together. So it's flying around like a frisball or a spiky guy. So I like these older, adult things. Plus, they don't smell like bubble gum and stuff like that. That's another thing. That's why I'm into the older ones, because they don't smell like bubble gum or pineapples, stuff like that, fruits. But this one smells like honey, kind of, in a way. It smells like kind of creamy. It has like a sort of honeyish scent. I mean, it doesn't smell like honey, but I can get a taste of some honey or something in the scent. It just I don't know. It's got a honeyish scent in this, and then it just smells kind of, I don't know. It doesn't really have much of a scent beyond this kind of like a wax or something. So here's Wildroot, and how I got into this was my grandfather, I guess, because I don't know, but my mom went over and visited my grandfather and said that I was slicking my hair back or something like that because I had the Murrays, and then he gave her this and said, "Oh, well, why don't you try this? I used to like this stuff." So this is an old bottle of Wildroot. He said it's from the 40s. That's probably when he used to use it, but this isn't from the 40s. I'd say this is probably from the 80s or something. It says it's $4.97 on the tag, so So and these new ones are like $12, I think. So it's been a little while. I'd say probably 80s, maybe late 80s, maybe early 90s. I don't really know. Somewhere's around there. It's probably late 80s. I don't know. But you know, there's no barcode. Well, there is a barcode, so I don't know when those came out. Colgate Palmolive from New York, made in USA. It says Wildroot hair groom special ingredients keep hair in place so it looks handsome and natural. Just massage and a little Wildroot comb as usual, and your hair will look healthy and well groomed all day. So I like that. And Wildroot is known as the natural looking hair groom, apparently. So I have the new Wildroot, which I get today, and then I have this one. This says the original Wildroot on the side. Yeah, it says original Wildroot. But anyway, there's a slight difference with the ingredients. And well, let's see how this smells. This is definitely an old bottle. It's kind of gone yellow with age. I don't think that was the natural color, because the entire bottle is actually a little bit yellow too. So I don't think that's the natural color. And it's really like kind of liquidy. This stuff just runs. And in the new stuff, it doesn't really run. You gotta shake it up. And it says to shake it up, and then it'll start going. Almost like glue consistency. But this one, I don't know if that's how it used to be. I don't think so, but maybe it was. I don't know. But anyway, the point is this stuff's like, you know, it's old. But the ingredients are a bit different. It's now not made. It's now made by Stefan, and it's made in. I think it's made in Florida. StefanRetail.com, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Originally it was New York, Colgate Palmolive, and made in USA still. But the difference is in the ingredients. So let me go through this. So the ingredients on the old one and the ingredients on the new one, I'll just read them one by one. So I'll start with the old one, new one by one ingredients. So water, mineral oil, lanolin, microcrystalline wax, lanolin, polyglycerol 4-oleate, beeswax, fragrance, PEG8 polypropylene glycocoate, polysorbate 40, beeswax, PEG polypropyl glycocoate, polysorbate 80, sodium borate, fragrance, diazolinidol urea, and iodopropylbutylcarbonate, something. That was the last one. And then on this one, it was beeswax, fragrance, polysorbate 60, PEG polypropyl glycocoate, sodium borate, and formaldehyde. So that's like the. So this one, they have a couple different ingredients, like chemical ingredients, and a little mix-up between where the beeswax and fragrance and stuff like that is, I guess. But they have all the same things, pretty much, except this one has formaldehyde, the old one does. And I guess that was banned. Like, formaldehyde, I guess, was used in the hair, for hair products for a long time, because I read about it, and it helped to straighten the hair or something. It caused it to go straighter somehow, chemically. And it's a suspected, I don't think they've ever proved this, like a cancer-causing agent or carcinogen, but it's a suspected potential carcinogen, so they just never use it anymore. This one doesn't have formaldehyde in. But anyway, the one I'm going to put in today is this one with the formaldehyde. What the fuck? So, let's see how this smells. Ugh. get a touch of. It smells It smells like. I mean, it smells old. It smells like something you'd have out in your woodshed, like a chemical or something. I think it's probably just the plastic's gone, and so the acids in the plastic have gone into the stuff. I can smell a little bit of what this might have smelled like, and it kind of smells like this, but this definitely smells chemical, like some type of chemical, but I can kind of smell that, waxy wax smell. I don't even know if I should put this stuff in my hair, but you know what? So, because it's kind of smelling weird, I'm not going to put this stuff in my hair. I'm going to put the other one in my hair. But I've put this stuff in my hair before, and it did come out pretty good. You know, when I first got it, I just want to try it out. And it came out pretty good, and it's really worked in my hair, and I don't know if it was the formaldehyde or not, or maybe that's what I'm smelling, and it's the formaldehyde. But I'm going to put this stuff in my hair, and so let's do that. So, yeah, just put like a bit, and it has the consistency of like glue, like Elmer's glue or something, and it's got like a honeyish scent to it. Like it smells kind of like wax or cream, non-scented wax or cream. You get that scent, and then you smell a little bit of touch of honey. So I'd actually like to put in one of the formaldehyde, but it kind of smells not good. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a relic. But yeah, it kind of goes in pretty thick cream. Compared to Brill cream, this is a bit thicker, and I think it's because this one has a lot of lanolin, and I don't think the Brill cream has. I think I read the ingredients lately, and it has a little bit of lanolin, but maybe it doesn't. That's what I thought it was. I thought this one had lanolin, and that one had like, mineral oil or something like that. But it goes in kind of thick, but it makes your hair feel really soft. I mean, it feels really soft. It feels thick, kind of, and I attribute that to the lanolin. In case you didn't know, lanolin is it's an animal wax from wool. It's a byproduct of the wool industry. When they shave wool, they boil it to get rid of the fats and dirt and stuff. And lanolin is the fat, and it's naturally produced by like sheep and stuff, and it coats their wool. And so if it's good for like animals' wool. It's good for wool is hair, and so lanolin's good for hair. So there's actually a jar of 100% lanolin, I guess you can get from one of those companies like Dax or something. Start on eBay. I'd like to get that sometime. Just try pure lanolin on my hair. But yeah. So it does feel really nice. Feels really soft, and so I don't know if you can see any shine or anything like that. And just comb it up a bit. That's what I love about these old school products. Nice shine. It just, you can comb it and recomb it. So check it out. Looks pretty cool. So I definitely give a thumbs up to this stuff. This stuff might be better than Brill Cream because it's got a lot of lanolin for me. It's got a nice honey scent. I like the scent of the Brill Cream too. It's got a really fresh scent. A green, clean scent. This is more of a like a waxy honey scent. Light. It's not strong, but it definitely smells masculine. It smells really good. It's a little bit warm, it's a little bit thick, and it's just great. So yeah, so this is hard to find. I don't see this in any stores. I got this off eBay. I got 2 bottles in a package, and I think it was like maybe 20 bucks, something like that. Maybe there's somewhere around there. So anyway, and it lasts a long time. I still have the other bottle too. So check it out. It's the old relic with formaldehyde. But check it out. It's pretty good if you're into that type of thing. So Wildroot, the natural looking hair groom. Check it.